What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I really wanted to create something really smoky today, something for fall but a little bit more glam. I don't know, I got really excited when I saw this sitting in my drawer. It's the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. I literally forgot I had it, so when I saw it sitting in there, I was like, yes, I am using that today, and I'm so excited to use it. It was really hard to stay away from the shimmery shades, but for some reason I wanted to do like a matte smoky eye, which I really haven't done in a while, and I definitely haven't done on my channel yet. If you guys want to see how I got this makeup look, then please keep watching. First things first is primer. I'm going to be using my Lancome Blur and Go stick and kind of putting that in the area where I have larger pores and where I get oily throughout the day. And then I'm also quickly going to set my under eyes with this Becca product. It is the Anti-Fatigue Under Eye Primer. Put it directly on my under eyes. I'm going to be using the Glam Glow Starter Moisturizer in the shade Nude Glow. And I'm not going to put this in the center of my face. I'm only going to put it on the outer perimeters. Now for foundation, I'm going to be going in with my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. This is in the shade 5.75. This is my absolute favorite full coverage foundation. Actually getting a little bit pale at the moment, so I think this might be a little dark for me. Always, always, always bring it down the neck. That should go without saying, so we don't look like we're wearing a mask, especially if the color doesn't match as well as it should or perfectly to the rest of your body. I just placed an order for Loving Tan. I've used it before. It's a really great self-tanner. I kind of stopped using it because, I kind of started using it in the first place because I needed to take a break from like tanning beds. I know it's so bad. I hear it all the time. I know how horrible they are. I thought about doing a whole video on it because at one point in college, like my sophomore year, I was literally so addicted. Like, it was so bad. So I might do a whole video on it. But anyway, I'm trying to be good and stop going to tanning beds. I don't really know where I was going with that story, other than that, like, I'm getting really pale right now and I hate it. Next, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I have been really liking this concealer. It just looks so good under the eyes. And then to set my under eyes, I'm going to go in with this NYX powder. It is the HD Finishing Powder in the shade Banana. And then for the rest of my face, I'm going to go in with, so I used this in my last tutorial, but I didn't really talk in my last tutorial. It was kind of just like I put some music in the background. This is the Milani Loose Setting Powder in the shade Radiant. I bought this because of Kathleen Lights and because she talks about it a lot. Oh my god, mine's spilled everywhere. It's a little bit messy, clearly. I know Laura Mercier came out with new translucent setting powders and some of them were radiant and glowy or something like that, so I thought this might be a good dupe. I am going to purchase that one, I think, eventually, just to try it out, but I wanted to try this one first. Definitely feels like it set my makeup. I mean, it doesn't feel super dry, but it definitely set my makeup. I just need something to set it enough, especially in this region, so I can blend bronzer, like blush and highlight on top of it. So now to bronze up my face, I'm going to be using the Hoola by Benefit bronzer. This is my favorite bronzer. I've used it like 1,030 times at this point. I need a new one. I bought the Anastasia bronzer the one time and it totally broke me out, so. For blush, I'm going to use the Morphe blush palette or the Morphe blush trio. I'm going to use the shade Boss. It's this one right here. It's kind of, I might mix a little bit of this darker shade in as well. It's coming off a lot lighter on camera. And then we blend because always doing too much. All right, and then for highlight, I'm pretty excited, but I'm also like super scared. I'm going to try to use this ColourPop loose highlighting powder in the shade Chrome. I feel like I'm either going to love this or hate this, and I feel like it's going to be really glittery. Definitely an intense highlight. Also glittery. Not crazy, like where the most pigment is, it's not super glittery, but there's little glitter pieces like on my blush and bronzer and kind of chilling on my face. I feel like this would be a nice like highlighter topper. So if I put down like a liquid highlighter first or just another powder and then dusted this like on the real high points of my cheeks, like right there and like the tip of my nose, it would probably look beautiful. So that is it for the face. I'm going to zoom you in and we are going to, actually, I'm not gonna zoom you in. We're gonna stay right here. Can I leave that there? I'm always so scared my camera will focus on, like, if I'm holding a mirror or that mirror right there, I'm so scared my camera's gonna focus on that and like not my face. But anyway, I think I explained this in the intro, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm going to be using the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. I am always and forever going to be obsessed with this palette. I do absolutely also love the Modern Renaissance palette, but I haven't used that one in a while. I actually think I gave it away or I threw it out because mine was so old, so well loved, and then I picked this one up. I didn't get my hands on the Norvina palette just because the purples, like, I wanted it, but the purples also didn't really appeal to me. It would appeal to me for video purposes, but I can't say it would appeal to me for like everyday use, and I would have got my money out of it. I'm going to start off with going into Orange Soda, and I'm going to dust that lightly in my upper crease. I have glitter in my eyebrow. And also I'm using this brush that actually comes in the palette. I really like this end, which is the like fluffy end. Next I'm going to be taking the shade Burnt Orange, and I'm just going to put that right below the first shade that we put on. Now I'm actually going to take the shade Sienna and put that more directly into my crease. If you guys ever noticed that my eyes are like completely two different shapes. I like wasn't ever gonna say anything because I don't want other people to notice, but yeah, that's like why I kind of like to do more natural looks on the eyes, because sometimes when I do put heavy makeup on, or like definitely when I do a cut crease, you can really tell. And a lot of times when I do liquid liner, you can tell because when I look straight, one seems a little bit higher than the other and it seems a bit off, and it's like really weird, but more annoying than anything because one of my eyes sits higher than the other and opens up differently. I think more. It's like, I don't want to say it's bigger, but it like opens up more, and it makes my makeup always look super uneven. I think I'm gonna put Cypress Umber on the outer corner, and which is this darker brown. Alright, before I finish off the upper eyes, I'm going to go in and finish off the bottom with some shadow, clean it up, and then we'll go in with, I think, just lashes. I don't think I'm going to go in with liner today. So I'm basically going to take all those colors and mimic what I did on the top and do the same thing on the bottom. Ooh, but first I'm going to put in some gel liner because this is the black gel liner by Marc Jacobs. I'm going to clean up my eyeshadow with some loose setting powder. I'm going to take the kind of sharper end of my sponge, dip it in this powder. This is the RCMA No Color powder. Just press it along the edge of my eyeshadow. I just feel like sometimes this is a softer way to clean it up rather than using like the Q-tip and the makeup remover. I'm going to be putting on these Ardell Demi Wispies. These are my favorite lashes, not even my favorite drugstore lashes, because one, I refuse to spend a lot of money on lashes, and two, I haven't found another affordable lash that I actually like. I did just order a pair from Boldface Makeup because the first ones I tested from them, the quality was great, but the style wasn't good for my eyes, and that's because I saw someone else use them who had a completely different eye shape than me. Sorry, I'm trimming my lashes, and they looked beautiful on her, but she had more open eyes, so on me, who has more closed eyes and hooded eyes, I guess you could say, they're just way too long and they just didn't look good at all. Now that my lashes are on, I'm going to dust away this little, I guess it's called baking, whatever. And then I'm going to just throw on a little bit of mascara. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. I wish you guys were here so you could answer this question, because I'm really debating putting a shimmery color on my inner corners. Like, I wish you guys could sit here and be like, yes, yes, do it. So to finish off this look, I just need to put on my lipstick. Okay, so I'm going to start off with lining my lips, and I'm going to be using MAC's Morning Coffee. And then I'm going to be taking the Chanel lipstick in the shade 404. And then just to lighten up this color a little bit, I'm going to go with a gloss. This is the Kathleen Lights in ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Moonchild. For my last step, I'm just going to set my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And then my favorite thing to do is grab my beauty blender and just pounce all the powders into my skin. Alright, so that is the completed makeup look. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, I love you with everything inside of me. Let me know what your favorite fall makeup look is. If it's like more glam, if it's more natural, what, you know, favorite fall makeup palettes you like, because I really need to pick up some new ones. I'm always on the hunt for like new eyeshadow palettes. Definitely hit that red subscribe button down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye!